everybody. Hello world, are we happy, healthy, wealthy? How are we doing today? We had quite a bit of a move, huh? Quite a little bit of a move today. How is everybody doing? Did y'all yo, Jet? Yeah, man. Well, I want to start doing futures. You know, man, you know I've been saying that forever, bro. You know Big Geo's all talk. You know that. No, but I do want to start doing it for real. What's up, everybody? God, bro, isn't it like 7 a.m., 6 a.m. where you are? Go to sleep, bro. Jet, what are you doing on Friday night, bro? Extabon, Crypto Sign, Cages, Dumper Pump incoming. We're gonna talk about it, man. Let's try to see if we let's see if we can find some new positions and shit. Hello to all, man. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing very well, man. Blessings to you all. Hope everybody did well today with their trading. Today was not a good trading day for, well, that's not true. I just didn't get the pump for the past 2 days. I haven't been feeling well. I had a stomach, I think it was like a bug or something, like a stomach flu or something. And you know, since then, like, I mean, I kind of been off my game, you know. Today I slept in late, and then by the time the move happened, I was already gone, and like I wasn't online yet, you know. USDT gave us a little fake out today also, so yeah, I didn't get this move. It's quite unfortunate. We had this long here in the Nexus on Ethereum. I didn't hold it. And then we had this golden zone and I didn't hold that either. So I got, you know, some trades, but I didn't get this big move, and that would have been really awesome to get, but I didn't get it. I actually did short the exact high of Ethereum though. I posted it on Twitter as well. So this is my current situation on Ethereum. Right? That's my current sitch. I literally shorted at 4873. This was my entry, but I want some new positions, man. I want some new stuff. I shorted right here, right there. This was my position. It was like this. Let's see if we can take some positions now. I might stream like a lot this weekend. I'm home all weekend. I'm not doing anything this weekend. My position was like this. So that got hit, and that was, you know, we've taken profit out of it, you know. Initially I shorted 100 Ethereum. I would have made like, I don't even know, 20 grand. Shoulda, coulda, woulda though. Anyway, so not the best trading day for me. You know, I just didn't get the I just didn't get the big move, you know. I just didn't get the big move. I just didn't get the big move. Good trading day, but I just didn't get the big move. So is what it is. Is what it is. We'll see if we can take some positions now. I might stream a lot this weekend. Box QD says when 0. Bro, I don't know, man. This is taking a very long time. Blue collar trader break even. That's good, man. That's good. A lot of people lost their homes today. So, you know, if you're not in one of those people, then that's a blessing, you know. Break even is absolutely winning. Yo, let's see some trees in the chat. Listen, we got 49 people in here, 6 likes. Let's see if we can take some trades live together, and let's see if we can give away some Nexus interns. Fake pump, Monday dump. Let's talk about that, man. I sound tired. I kind of am, bro. I was gonna not stream. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna not stream because I'm like not high energy right now. I'm pretty tired. Like I said, I just came out of like a stomach flu basically for the past 2 days, but hey, it is what it is. So we're gonna just chill, man. We're vibing out. Super mellow day. I'm not gonna be screaming. I'm not gonna be singing, whatever. And we're just gonna be trading. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, and you can, you know, make your own decisions and shit. Basically on X, if you're not following me on X, the link's in the description down below. But on X, I was talking about how this, so, you know, in the Nexus here as well. In the Nexus here, you know, we had a PO3. This is how I shorted Ethereum, actually, right here. We had a so we're in an 8-hour demand zone on On USDT dominance, we had a PO3 forming where you have your range, you have your manipulation, you have, you know, your expansion, which took some time. But now we're in this make or break supply zone. Why is this the make or break supply zone? Because if this supply zone breaks, there's nothing but inefficiency here. This is nothing but inefficiency. If you think that in 1 or 2 candles you can't get something like this, you better think again. And I'm telling you right now, if you get this, the odds of you doing that very aggressively and then just rolling over here from this supply zone is very slim, especially because we have these 3 equal highs now. We could literally give it all back if you start to break this supply zone. So we're at a pretty pivotal moment. I don't know if we're gonna break it, but if we don't break it and we hang around here, then what I would imagine is that we can play this range. I do think that this... So here are the 2 options in my opinion. Okay, this already played out, so I don't need this anymore. These are the 2 options in my opinion. In my opinion, you're either going to range here or you're going to pump on USDT here. I don't think that it's just going to do this. Like, I don't think that you're just going to do that and go straight down, which means I don't think there's going to be another huge day of like pumping. At least not yet. I think that the market needs to chill out for a while. So that being said, if we do roll over here on USDT dominance, then you would effectively confirm this range. So I'm basically looking to play this range. If it ranges, right? If this ranges, I'm looking to play the range. In order for me to call it a range though, the market is going to need to, like, this needs to come back down to here. If that happens, then that's going to be my tap 1 and I'm going to be looking for tap 2 and we're going to be trading the range in this higher time frame demand zone. If that does not happen and we just get above this supply zone, I posted this on Twitter. If that happens, oh my goodness, in my opinion, very heavily take profit on your longs. But listen, you guys know me, man. I am a 5 2 3/4 wannabe singing non-financial advisor. Crypto is a scam. Making money online is impossible. Global warming is real and the earth is flat. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens here. I'm in a couple shorts. That's what they gave me the confirmation for, and I didn't really get to, unfortunately, get any longs because I was sleeping. So maybe we could take some new positions on stream together, but we'll see. No, I didn't see the new whip. Posted in the mods chat. Fast move, highly unlikely. Weekend volume, gay. I agree. What's up, Ryan? How are you, my boy? Anyway, so those are my options right now. That's what I'm going to be playing, and I think it's a little bit too soon to be like, you know, aggressively in a position right now. I was looking to long Ethereum, but ETH did not actually hit my level, and this happened very fast. So I'm gonna show you guys how you can get in even if the move already happened or you already missed it. Okay, if you already missed it, you didn't miss anything. But if you're not awake, then that's, you know, obviously, right? All right. Oh, dude, that's sick. That's Bumblebee, but it's red. Nice, bro. That's sick as fuck. What is that, a Camaro? That's a Camaro, right? Camaro. Yeah. Nice, bro. Anyway. Yeah, let's see if we could take some positions, man. It's not going to be a crazy screaming show. It's going to be laid back. I'm thinking about in a couple weeks or so doing a 24-hour live stream where I'm going to try to invite some other creators on and just trade. I just want to trade, man. I don't want to talk about crypto. I don't want to talk about, you know, the cycles and shit. I don't want to talk about any of that. I just want to trade. I just want to trade. I just want to trade. All right. So let's see if we can get into a position. I would thoroughly like it a lot if I can get into a position. I don't see one though right now. If Ethereum comes back down to here and we get this, I will long that. So we'll put an alert on the low. And we'll take that up to, I don't know yet. Let's find out where we're going to take it up to. We have high. Whoops, that's the wrong tool. We have high, we have low, we have high, and then we have break. So we have this. And that's an SFP of the all-time high. So I'm looking for shorts here. For sure, I'm looking for shorts there. For sure, for sure, for sure. Especially if we don't touch this low. So if we get this, I will short this. I will short that down to this low and potentially lower. And this I will long up to that level. I don't care which one gets hit first. If the top one gets hit first and then we come down here, I'm less inclined to long. But that's what I'm going to be. There's nothing else on Ethereum. Don't care about anything else. Was I doing a British accent? I didn't even notice. You're in soul short, same level, and stop loss break even. Should you TP? I don't know how you're trading. So, like, if you're swing trading, and you know, then it's up to you. Yeah, I can't really like answer that for you. I'll tell you this. I also shorted Solana, and I took profit. Okay, I took profit. I can't tell you what to do, but I shorted Solana and I took profit. Yeah, so I will look for, actually this I'll even extend it down like this. So like anywhere, whoops, anywhere here on Ethereum, I will short. Obviously, if we take out the high again, I will short. And if we come down to this low, I will look to long. So that's ETH, nothing else. Don't care about anything else on Ethereum. Bitcoin is kind of the same story, but I think I will... It's actually not kind of the same story. It is literally the exact same story as Ethereum, and they will probably both happen together. So I'll decide in the moment which one I want to take. Maybe we'll get an SMT between some of them. But for Bitcoin, if we take that high and you get a nice structure flip, I will look to short it. These could be swing shorts, by the way. I'm not saying they are, but they could be. I mean, really, anything could be anything always. So that's something to note. Now, I do want to see where we could potentially bounce, because we might have some breaker blocks. Like, this is a breaker block. I don't know if we come all the way back down there, though. Yeah, no, we definitely have other stuff. Yeah, this is where you're probably bouncing from, right? Yeah, that's your breaker. I don't like that breaker block, though. Okay, this one's better. This one's... Was that mitigated? I don't know. I don't know if that was mitigated. We'll see what happens. I'll decide in real time where my target is. And if we take the low out, I'll look to long it. I don't think I would long anything else. I don't really trade Bitcoin much anymore. Not that I don't trade Bitcoin. It's that Bitcoin's boring as shit. So I just been like... I've been like fucking with Sol and shit. Alright. So alert there, alert on the low. I might long if we take out this low, but for now I'm gonna leave it. Sol is the one that I want to talk about, and potentially Cardano. I like trading Sol. Sol is great. My favorite thing to trade is honestly Sol and Dogecoin. I like Sol and Dogecoin. Have I ever tried to invite Tino? I did a long time ago, and he didn't answer. People were in his chat and were super chatting him, and he's like, oh, shouts out to Geo, because people were mentioning me, but I never actually like gotten to speak with him. Maybe I'll try to have him on the stream. I don't think he does collabs though. Good morning, Nexus Daz. What's up, brother? Heard I'm only trading futures on the 24-hour stream. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I will look into it at that point. Why is it obvious to short if we take out the high here? For which coin was I talking about doing that? On Bitcoin or on Ethereum? Like, if, by the way, I need to see confirmation. I'm not just like limit ordering them. Like, if we come up here and then we get like a market structure flip here, then I'll try a short there and I'll target this low. And the reason why, I'll tell you why, is what's your structure right now? Okay. First of all, this is up, down, break a structure, right? So I'm already expecting lower high, lower low. Where's that lower high, lower low going to come in? Likely from here. So that's number one. Number two, you came down, you left inducement on this order block, which is basically you front ran it. So we front ran the long, okay? Which means that you're likely going to come back down to this eventually. So that gives me something to target, okay? And number three is that because you didn't get a structure flip here, your structure on Ethereum is still just this: high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, which means I'm still expecting lower high, lower low here. Had I had gotten a market structure flip, then I don't need to really worry so much about that, right? So if we continue to come up like this and then this structure fails, then I can target this low again, right? It would look like this. I'd go like that. I would go stop loss here and I would go target there, right? For like a 3 to 1 or however to 1. That's how I would take it. But remember what I said, because we didn't take the structure, we didn't flip the structure. I don't need to worry about this so much right now. So what does that mean? That means if we flip the structure, then if we come into here, I could potentially expect a higher low, higher high, which means I have a trade here, right? And because I know how to trade ranges, if this is my range, which this almost is confirming as a range, if that's my range, then I know that if we come down here and we do that, then I can long this and take profit here, and then we'll see what happens here. So maybe I can long that, and then it does this, and then I short this, and then we run that down. I don't know. Like, it depends on what happens. When I do my 24-hour stream, you guys are going to see how I trade, because I'm going to be literally sitting here for 24 hours. So, you know, we'll see how she goes. But it's all like if this, then this. If this, I never, ever just, you know, I don't like really set limit orders unless I'm certain of a move. Do I trade SUI? I don't really trade SUI often. We do analysis on a few altcoins. So what happens is every morning in our live stream in the morning in the Nexus, I just like do my levels. You know, I pick a bunch of coins. I always do USDT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and then I'll rotate between like Dogecoin, Link, XRP, SUI, Pepe, like whatever I'm like looking at, whatever I think looks good. And then we just trade what's easy, man. That's like my secret, is I just trade what's easy. If something's hard or looks stupid, then I don't trade it. Like, I haven't touched Bitcoin because Bitcoin sucks ass. And it's like, you know, what's the point? Anyway, that's why, if that helped, Nicholas, I hope that helped with why I thought it was obvious. You'd wait for both lows to get hit on Sol. On Tino's last video, he sounded like he was hoping for 108 because if that confirms, that's a continuation of the bull market. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, like, I really don't care about like the high time frame shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, are we in a bull run? Are we in a bear market? Like, I literally don't care. I have a good idea of where I think that the high of the bull run could be based on USDT dominance, and we've already hit one of those zones. So like the high could be in. Obviously anything is possible, but I don't have conviction of it yet. So when I do, I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know. USDT triple equal high is gonna get taken. You know what? Like, that really fucked us up in the Nexus today. I'm not gonna lie. That one fucked me up. And I'll tell you why. Because these 3 equal highs today, because your tap 3 took out tap 2 but didn't take out tap 1. Like, man, if this just looked like this, I would have been giga long on everything, but it didn't, and I wasn't awake when it was time to catch the knife, you know? So hey, it is what it is. One love. What can I say? Are we gonna come for that? Probably at some point. Yeah, I'll probably make a USDT update tomorrow for everybody. Or maybe I'll make it now and I'll record it and I'll just upload it tomorrow. We'll see. Can I show my TA on Sui? Yeah, it's a little bit outdated, but we can go over Sui. So Sui, I was kind of expecting a long from this general area. That didn't happen, so we're gonna wipe this. Let's see what's going on with Sui. I mean, to be honest, like there's nothing like too wild to me right now. There's really nothing too wild. What I'll tell you is that I definitely see a one top and I definitely see a two top distribution. Definitely gonna be playing this range. That I can tell you with certainty. So if we come up to here, you could get your tap 3. So I would look to short, you know, 418 is a short. That could be a swing short. That could be a super swing short. Obviously, if we take out the high again, that could be a super swing short. Okay, just simple range trades, right? Simple range trade, nothing fancy. We'll put alerts there. And then for longs, let's pull some volume real quick. Yeah, there could be a short before that, but I actually don't like it. I like deviating. I like this one. I like this one. Let me think though. You like the background music? Cool, man. Today's pump is supposed to be about Fed cuts. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, for longs. See, the thing is, like, I don't know. I don't think Sui looks that bullish, to be honest. Maybe I'm wrong, and I could be, but I don't think it looks that bullish yet. I think that this low is pretty easy to come back to. If it comes back to there, I will look to swing long it. That could take you to a new all-time high. Potentially. So we'll put an alert there for sure. And then let's talk about the local shit. Obviously, if you take the low out, there's a long. I wouldn't take that one to all-time high though. I would probably just take that to the other side of the range. So we'll put an alert there as well. And then let's see if I can come up with something local for you. Like, to be honest, like, man, this is really threatening to Bart Simpson. That's the thing about today. Like, everybody's so hyped up right now. Everybody's super hyped up right now, thinking like we're so back and shit, and like with good reason. I mean, we had a huge pump, so you know the excitement like is obvious. I don't know if I have any longs right now. I don't think I have any longs here. See, the problem, I'll tell you the problem, and this is going to remain true across the board. The problem is that the entire market has a huge ass inefficiency now, and we're like literally bordering that inefficiency. So if it starts to fail here, like, I'm not joking, while we're on this stream, if you think that all these numbers can't be just as red as they were green like before this candle closed, like this could happen while I'm on stream. So, you know, I'm not saying it will, obviously, like, you know, don't be gay about it. I'm just saying, like, you have a big inefficiency here. If these levels stop holding, you know, you come back down here, you could fall down very fast. So I don't really know that I have any longs here. I would wait for the lows to get out, or I would wait for another range. So like let's just say hypothetically, we hang around here for a little while. Then I will trade this range. And I will understand that this could be a bullish PO3. And that's how I would trade it. But right now, do I have any levels? No, I don't. And I'm not a golden pocket kind of dude. So, I mean, you could try it, but I would never catch a knife on a golden pocket, personally. So, yeah, that's what I would say on Sui. I have nothing else for you because there's not, like, I don't know. There's going to be a bunch of scalps, but like I could tell you right here, there's a scalp. But it depends on like how we get there. So, you know, and where do you target? So I can tell you this right now. Let's just say that this pops up like this. Then you might have a scalp here just to like here. And then this is a long up to here. But I don't know that yet because it hasn't happened yet. Right? Like I don't know if we're going to get there, how we're going to get there. What's the structure like? What's the liquidity left behind? You know what I mean? Tau. Do I trade Tau? No, I don't. I do not trade Tau. I don't even think I have it in my list. And I want to even like lessen my list. Man, we don't need all this shit. You don't need all this stuff. Oh, wow. Look at that. I didn't even know that that got hit. Man, I don't get any alerts at all. I get literally 0 alerts. It's very annoying. Yeah, that was an easy ass long on PP coin. That would have been easy as hell. Super easy. Anyway, that didn't happen. AVAX. Oh, look at that. That swept the low too. That's crazy. I didn't get any of these alerts. Item is boring. Auction is boring. Big time is boring. Holy wow. LDO. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't even trade any of this shit. I don't know. There's no need, man. When you know how to trade, you need 2 or 3 coins. That's it. You're chasing a long. You might get a long, bro. You definitely might get one. Like, don't not take a long, but just like patience, man. Patience, you know? Patience. Like some guy on Twitter thought that I got obliterated today, even though I wasn't even in a trade. But I shorted the all-time high of ETH, which I'm still in. And he's like, wow, like always a contrarian. You suck. He's like, you're shit. The Nexus is garbage. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm shit because I shorted here? Like, don't get me wrong. I missed the longs for sure. I've been sick for the past 2 days and I was sleeping. Like, what do you, like, yeah, I missed the long. But that doesn't mean that, anyway. Yeah, so my point to that story is I wasn't shorting the whole day. I was patient. And then as soon as I saw what I wanted to see, that's when I went in. So be patient with the longs, you know? Do I have any discount code for the Nexus? No, I do not. Do not. Golden Pocket 76 is when they line up with the order blocks. Yeah, exactly. It's usually the order blocks. Almost usually. So let's take you on a little adventure. You know, we had a few updates in the Nexus today. Obviously, I called the PO3 on USDT dominance, right? Which the Nexus was prepared for. But this was the cool one, man. So this was the best trade. So I had 2 trades today. I had the Ethereum short, which I told the Nexus, by the way. I think I did. I may not have. I may not have told them on that one. I told them the Solana one though. Let's go over the Solana trade. So here I gave them the Solana trade right here. Right here. Wait. Right here. That was your Solana trade. And that Solana trade that was given was right here. And that is potentially a 8.5 risk to reward trade. You know, so the way that I trade, you don't need to get the huge ass moves. You know what I mean? Like, this is 8 risk to reward trade. that's good. If you think that that's not good, then I can't help you anyway, right? So obviously we take profit along the way, and that's obviously a winner. But that was the position that I told them, and then, you know, here we are. And this was super easy. Like, anybody can do this. Look, I'll take you on the journey. Super easy. If somebody wants to take notes, like, I can dumb it down so simple. Obviously it's not simple to trade, but I teach everything in the Nexus. But I'm going to show you, like, how did I get into this position. Okay, it's the general concept. First of all, this is a higher time frame supply zone. I already know I'm looking for shorts here. It's impossible for me to long here. Okay, I'm not longing when the market's up fucking 15%. That's retarded. Okay, and I'm in a short zone, so why would I long? I would, right? So what's your structure? I have up, I have down, I have up, I have down, and I have break. So I'm looking for lower high, lower low. This order block was unmitigated. Right here, 5-minute block. Really wasn't that hard. Put a block there, put the position tool there, targeting this inducement block that's down here, potentially to hold the rest however long. Nexus, that's your trade. Bang, easy work. Super simple, super easy. And then at the same time, I was keeping them up to date with the USDT dominance, right? With this, we had the PO3. We knew we were likely coming up to here. Yeah, that's it. So, all right, I have the same opinion on what you're saying on how the market is going to move, but you're just an internet retard. Hey man, like, you know, I'm an internet retard too. You only trade BTC and ETH. You have a hard time understanding why you trade more, just more distractions. I agree with that. I'll tell you why I personally take a look at a few different coins, okay? Usually between Bitcoin and Ethereum, one of them is being not gay, okay? Usually. But sometimes when both of them are being gay, in terms of like the confirmations I'm looking for, then I can resort to another coin. I like the way Solana moves. Solana moves nicely, so I will, and I don't trade both or all. I don't usually do that. I'll trade one or the other. I don't need to be in more than one trade at a time, you know? It's just, what's the point? If you're gonna risk 1% on your trades, right? 1% of your account balance, but then you take 2 trades, then you have to go 0.5% on. You have to go 0.5 on each trade, right? Otherwise, you're over risking. If you're gonna go 1% on each one, then you might as well just go 2% on one of them and just monitor the one. Why would you watch both? It makes no sense to me. To each their own. I just, you know, my way is, I do it that way. But when I use other coins, I have the like flexibility. Oh, I'm looking for, oh, I was looking for a Dogecoin long there. I have the flexibility to shit, I should close my short. I am short on Dogecoin too, by the way. I have the flexibility of like being able to, like, sometimes I don't get the confirmations I want to see, right? Like if I want a long Doge right now, I need to see this. Let's just say I don't see that on Doge, but I see it on Solana, then I will take the Solana trade. Right? Like, it's just so that I'm a little bit more flexible with what I'm allowed to, like, because I have like strict rules and I don't enter unless I see exactly what I want to see. Right? I might long Dogecoin here. We'll see. Oh, maybe not. That looks super bearish right now. It looks not bullish at all. But we'll see. That can change. I won't let that dictate my bias here. I would like to get into a trade, though. I'll tell you that much. Oh, speechless. Thanks to the opinion on trading non-gay assets. Makes sense. Still learning after 5 years. You know what, man? Me too. Like, I want to be very clear. Just because I have a YouTube channel and I've been on YouTube now for 2.5 years, and you know, I have a following and whatever, like, I'm learning every day also. I told you, like, today I got like, I made a big mistake on USDT dominance today, and it literally costed me that huge move, right? So I identified these equal highs from a long time ago, and the Nexus, like, we were chilling, man. Like, we were on point The only problem is that this high never took out this high, but it did take this high. So it's still, listen, what are the 3 reasons why price moves? To generate liquidity, to attack liquidity, and to rebalance and imbalance. Did this attack liquidity? It actually did. And that was the mistake that I made. I was waiting for that one to get hit. It didn't get hit. So I'm learning too, is my point. We learn all the time together. We learn together. What helps me in FOMO, bro? Because you would have chased the shorts without the retracement. You would have chased the shorts without the retracement. I talked about FOMO. So the other day we did a psychology stream in the Nexus. And man, the best thing about FOMO, like, okay, the way that I combat FOMO is I don't actually, I don't feel FOMO because I like when you know how to trade, and I don't mean this in a condescending way, but when you know how to trade and you can get in from anywhere, you don't feel FOMO. Like I literally don't care. Like, okay, let's use Solana for example. Okay, I took this short earlier today. Right? This is an 8.5 risk reward. I'm already like 75% out of it, right? Let's just say I got out here. That's already a 5 risk reward. Okay, and I got in, like, you know, not in the middle of nowhere. I know what I'm doing, but 5 risk reward, right? Now let's just say that you longed somewhere down here, like look, trading's not a competition. It's not me versus, okay, it is me versus you technically, like someone wins and somebody loses. But what I'll say is some other people, and there's no right or wrong, okay, I just don't trade this way. Some people are trading like this, right, where they're targeting here, they're in here, their stop loss, like they're at a 3 risk reward trade on this whole move. I don't trade that way. The reason I don't feel FOMO is because I can get in from anywhere and get very high risk rewards from anywhere, right? So that's basically like why I don't feel the FOMO once you know how to trade or whatever. I like trading blue chips, but BTC can move and fuck everything up. Yeah. Do I think we can see Bitcoin go to 110 after today's pump? Absolutely. 100% it can. It's on the verge of, like, not on the verge, but you know, USDT dominance breaks this supply zone. You can, like I said, you can give it all back today. Don't think we can't have a huge ass like minus 10% day now. Yeah, you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, you absolutely can. 100%. If you start breaking this supply zone, that's bad news for the bulls. Okay, so you know. My days, oh my days, and oh my nights. What are my thoughts on BT Sizzle? Yeah. David, whatever, himself with a rope when he feels like FOMOing. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel FOMO, bro. I just don't feel it. I don't feel FOMO. Like, if I missed this pump, which I did, I missed it. If I missed this whole pump today, like, I don't feel FOMO at all, man. At all. I don't feel FOMO at all. If I missed this whole thing, I don't feel FOMO. I don't feel FOMO. I'll tell you why. I don't feel FOMO. Oh, was that a reference? Yeah, my bad, bro. My bad. I'll tell you why I don't feel FOMO, okay? Let me tell you why I don't feel it. Aside from the fact, like, when you get in and whatever, okay? Again, this was part of my... Whack off choking yourself, Geo. That's the David C joke. Wait, was that the guy that, like, was that the guy that I could be way off, but there was a guy that like hung himself by accident because he liked the sensation. Like, it was like, oh, he was in Kill Bill. Yeah, I didn't see Kill Bill. Okay, wait, I'm gonna ask you a question though. Yeah, that's the same guy. He liked the sensation of like it like gave him a better orgasm or whatever, and he he like had a chair for like his safety, and then and then he like accidentally kicked it or whatever, and then that's how he died. Oh, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up, dude? I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't. Dude, I didn't know. That was crazy. I think I saw that on like 1,000 Ways to Die or something. Oh, was that on Family Guy too? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. I guess that's like way famous then, huh? This is like way more famous than I thought. Anyway, yeah, so this is a really really important zone here. That's why it says make or break supply zone. We'll see what happens. The FOMO explanation is great. You don't have to FOMO when you have the confidence. You could always catch the next trade. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There's literally always another opportunity. 100%. So that's what I was gonna say. Oh my god, my throat. What I was gonna say was, okay, I did a psychology stream with everybody, okay, and basically this was the verdict. Okay, this was the verdict. You FOMOing. Here's why I don't FOMO. FOMOing is worse in every way. Not just because you're FOMOing and you're not like sticking to your plan or whatever, but this is the way that I trade. FOMOing will yield you a worse risk to reward. We're talking about this the other day. FOMOing will yield you a worse risk to reward. See you later, brother. Have a good night. Thanks for popping in. We'll chat soon. I'll see you in the Discord. Take care, bro. And good luck on your competition. Let me know how you do. Good luck, man. Okay. FOMOing will, this is my opinion, in the end will yield you a worse risk to reward. Okay. You'll get a worse risk to reward than if you don't FOMO. And it's riskier. You know what I mean? So like the amount of not worth, like, let me give you an example. I'm going to give you an example. Okay. Price comes down, hits your long zone. You miss it. Now you're feeling FOMO. Okay. Let's just say you long here. You put your stop loss here. Oh, I shouldn't have done this on USDT. Okay. Let's do it on Sol. Okay. Let me show you. You know what? Let me show you here. Let me show you on the one that I took. Okay. The short that I took. You're feeling FOMO, right? Price moved away. You're feeling FOMO, whatever. You put your stop loss or thing here. You put your stop loss there. Number one, it's riskier to do this. Okay, it's riskier to do this, but you yield a worse risk to reward, and it's riskier. That's what I meant to say. Like instead of trying to catch a knife, instead of trying to catch this, like okay, oh no, it's going without me. I'm gonna long it here, and I'm gonna put my stop loss here. Instead of that, what you could have done is, look, let's just say that gives you, even to the high, we'll be unfair about it. That's a 2.79 risk to reward. So it's riskier. It'll yield you a worse risk to reward, where there was one long that I saw earlier, but I saw it in hindsight. I didn't see it. I didn't see it in foresight. It was, where was it? Right here. Look, I want you to see the difference. Look at the difference between these positions. There was a long here. The long was right here. Again, I saw this in hindsight. And I'm not even going to give this one to the same price. Let's do it halfway. We'll do it halfway. We'll do it halfway. Right there. So this one is riskier and gives you a 2.79 risk to reward. This one's way safer and gives you a higher risk to reward. Now you think, oh man, you suck at trading. You got in all the way over here. I got in over here. Ha 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 ha. That's how the internet thinks. The internet's fucking retarded. Whenever people say, oh, what's your entry? You don't know, like, this is a better trade than this. In every way. It's safer. It's a better risk to reward. It's more disciplined. And you probably made more money on this than you did on this. So, you know, how do I not FOMO? That's how I don't FOMO. because FOMOing, like, it's like the best way, like, it doesn't make sense, you know? Why do people eat cake, right? They know they shouldn't eat cake. Cake's a lot of calories, but cake tastes good, right? Now imagine something that you very much dislike. Let's pretend you hate broccoli, was the same amount of calories as cake. Would you eat the broccoli? Like, it's a lose-lose. Why would you want all those calories and you hate the food? FOMOing is a lose-lose. There's no benefit of doing it. This trade is better than this trade in every single way possible. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion. Geo, great work is... Oh yeah, you already read that. Yeah, so that's how I don't FOMO. That's how I don't FOMO. Wow, you missed the pump. You longed the SFP and made 50K. Bro, that's awesome. Yeah, I missed it, man. The last 2 days, I had, what's it called? I had like a stomach flu. And then, so as a result, this morning, I wasn't awake. So I did miss the pump. I did. But I had some pretty good risk to reward trades today. So, you know, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. I would have made a lot of money if I didn't have, if I was awake, but whatever, it is what it is. But that's good for you, man. 50K in 1 day is no joke. I hope you paid yourself. Good job. Good job. Better or just easier to see with confirmations is what I'm meaning. No, I mean better in every way. Like, this is safer. So this, in my opinion, is going to give you a better win rate than this. And it's a better risk to reward. So it's safer and it's better. Like, it pays you more and it's safer. And you just wait, right? Like, this is... Because what if it did this? Like, what if Sol did this? And then you longed it, and then it came up here. And even worse, let's say you added to your position, and then it just did that. Now you're liquidated. Could that have happened? Yes, it could. Look at this liquidity line. Do you see this liquidity line here? I actually thought we were going to come and take that low. You see that, though? Yeah, let's talk about ADA. Talk about AIDS. ADA's just ranging. Not really much else to say, but I do kind of like the way it looks. We have a lot of liquidity on the highs. Okay, we got lots of liquidity. I would expect a continuation long. So let's see if we can find that long. Let's see if we can find the long. Now, here's the thing. I don't think that the low, like, we're going to come all the way back to the low. Like, okay, so normally whenever I have a range like this, I would prepare a position on the low and take it up, right? Like deviating, like here, right? If you were paying attention to the low, you could have longed that. Fine. But right now, I don't think that this coming down this low again is bullish. If it does that, it's probably just going to die off. Or it's going to do this. I don't think coming back down here is going to mean that we're going to come to the range highs, which is what that trade would be. It would be a range deviation. So the question is, where do we bounce from? The answer could be here. Like, it could be from here. Jeez. I'm just dying there. So yeah, it definitely could be from here. I don't know that it is yet though. So let's see if we can find out our trade together. because it would be pretty cool to get into a long. I'm interested in this. I don't really want it to go lower than that though. That's a little bit too low. I kind of don't even want it to go that low. I think it would be better if it didn't go that low personally. The thing is though, I don't know that I have a long right now. I don't know that I have a long right now. That's the problem. Actually, no, I don't know. I don't have a long right now. I do not have a long right now. I like this zone. I like this zone a lot better than coming down to here. So now the question is, if we like this zone and we have good liquidity that we can come for, like it's not like we can't come for that even locally. If that's the case, then that means that we need to get into a long. How do we get into the long? Because I'm not going to long here and put my stop loss here and then target the high. First of all, that's risky. Second of all, you can't even do that. That doesn't make sense. You'd have to TP there. 3.74 is not bad, but it's risky. Like, there's no way that... Not no way, but... I have no justification for that trade. So what would I want to do? How would I get into this trade? I would probably want to see this get reacted off of. So if it did this and then this, I would long that. You have to TP there and then hold the rest. If we take out the low, I would long that. And this idea can happen here too. So it could go like this and then like this and then that. And I would long that too. But right now there's no long for me. So what I'll do is I'll put an alert here. We'll put an alert on the low. We'll put an alert on this order block. And we'll put an alert on this order block. And this is like, just to talk about the FOMO thing. Just to go over the FOMO thing that we were talking about just now. You know, how do I not feel FOMO? Well, what did we say? If I right now long it, that's going to give me a bad risk to reward and it's riskier. So why would I do that? Whereas I'm just going to hypothetically, let's say we hypothetically came down and we did this. Well, now guess what? What's my risk to reward? And it's way safer. 11 risk to reward. Right? So I don't feel FOMO because there's nothing to FOMO. It's, why would I want to eat broccoli and have the same calories as cake when I could just not do that, you know? You opened a long XRP. Nice. If it goes up, hopefully you win it. Hey, Joe, I have a question. If I have 2 losses today, the third trade, you move your stop loss to break even. Hold on. Hey, Geo, I have a question. If you have 2 losses today, the third trade, you move your stop loss to break even and the price quickly bounces back. Do I close the trade with a small win or let it run? Did you already take profit or no? So, okay, let me tell you how I trade, okay? First of all, you need to be aware of, you need to have like a daily limit that you're allowed to lose, okay? Whether it's a dollar amount, whether it's a percentage or whatever the case is. But here's what I do, okay? If I lose a position, my first trade, then I will like be more cautious for my second trade, right? And I'll wait for like a really good setup. If I lose 2 trades, I'm probably not taking a third. Like I allow myself to have one, like, okay, let's just say I have 3 trades today. 2 of those trades can't be losses. I can do a break even, but if I lose 2, I take a step back. I'm like, what am I doing today? Like I'm being an idiot. You know what I mean? So in that specific example, like it depends, you know, how much are you up on the week? How much, like how have things been going? How much did you lose? Did your 2 trades that you lost, were you in 1% or were you in 5% per trade? Way more than you should have been. Were you only in 0.5%? You know, why did you lose the trades? Did you follow your rules? Did you not follow your rules? Are you targeting something that makes sense, or was it a gamble trade and now you need to make a gamble on the fly decision because it was a gamble trade? You see what I'm saying? Like, there are a lot of variables to whether or not you should TP, at least in my opinion, what I do. So I hope that helps, but it's kind of a question that is you know, subjective, like an answer that's subjective to each individual person, in my opinion. And these are the things that I would take into account. Yeah, these are the things I would take into account. Yeah, bro, going in quarters avoids this problem. And you know, every time I'm doing my practicing the game streams in the Nexus, I always, in my replay tool, have it up in quarters, right? I'm like, okay, I'm going in a quarter, and then I'm watching. Okay, I'm going in another quarter, and then I'm watching, right? Like, you don't need to go all or nothing. Sometimes I do the full position, but it depends on the scenario. It depends on what's happening. Depends on how much I'm up or down. You know what I mean? It depends on how confident I am in the trade. Sometimes I'm in the trade and I'm like, there's no way. Like, you can never say never, but, or never say for sure. But sometimes I'm like, dude, I'm winning this 100%. And then sometimes I'm like, it's kind of good, kind of not, but you know. So yeah, I hope that helped. A, B going to C, W formation. On what? On mana? I don't do Elliott waves. Doe's just an internet retard, but I found if you're losing more than one trade for the day, just walk away. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. Like, it depends. There's variables to it, you know? Are you being dumb or are you not being dumb? That's your first question. The first question you need to ask yourself when you lose is am I being dumb? Or when you're taking a trade, am I being dumb? And you know the answer to that. Like, you know if you're being dumb. You know if you're taking a trade that you shouldn't be taking, right? You know that. You know that. Right? You know that. Okay, did we look at Ethereum? I kind of want to get into a trade, man. All right. No, I don't really. I care about XRP. Man, I can't believe those equal highs. Like, that was crazy. Yeah, I think I do care about an XRP long, but I don't know how I would get into it right now. Actually, I know exactly how I would get into it. I actually know exactly how I would get into this long. Might have missed it though. Maybe not. Okay, here's how I would get into this long. I know exactly how I would get in. I need this candle right now to keep pushing. This candle must keep pushing. We must get above here. We must close here. I want to see a clean break above this high. Let's say a 3-minute close is fine. And then we come and we long this. But I need this candle to push. This candle can't close here. I need the candle to go higher. This candle has to go higher. If it does not go higher, then there's no long. It has to do that. And so far, it's not doing it. It has 19 seconds to get its ass upstairs. Good. That's fine. It needs to just not close like here. Okay. That's fine. That's a good close. Now it might react off of here. It'll probably do this, this, and then this. I need this pullback to not touch this. If it touches that, this idea is a bust. It has to go boom, boom, and then break that. And do not touch this. So we just got that reaction. What is ETH doing? ETH is just chilling. Okay. Okay, so far so good. I just need it to not touch this line. It can't touch this line. If it touches here, that's no good. I need it to break up and not touch this line. Man, if I do a 24-hour stream, I don't know how I'm going to do that. How many hours have I been right now? 1 hour. I would have to do that 24 more times. No sleeping. That's crazy. Hey Geo, how come you don't use moving averages, since the majority of people use it and take action based on them? I don't use EMAs because that's the exact reason why I don't use them. You answered my question, your question. Because everybody uses them, I don't. I have some EMA strategies, but you know, I don't use them, man. They're like secondary to everything else. I don't really like, I don't know, I just don't really fuck with them like that. Moving averages are like that's like the most retail thing ever, and I don't trade like retail at all. So, you know, I most of the time I'm trading, I'm literally like this. I have nothing on, just my candles. I'm trading just my candles. Cocaine, yeah. You enjoy using Bollinger Bands? I like Bollinger Bands. I don't use them as much as I probably can, but you know, I try to stay clear. No, I don't really trade ICT. I've never watched ICT, so I don't even know what ICT is, if I'm being honest with you. I know he talks about buy side and sell side. Everything that I do is basically, you know, derived off of liquidity, right? But I didn't learn it from ICT, so I don't know if I'm like, you know, classified as ICT. Like I don't know. I didn't learn from him. Plus, didn't he get like debunked as a scammer and shit? Like he got exposed, I mean. Okay, this is looking good now. By the way, I need this to break though. So we have a long, but I need this to break. And this long, you could probably like, you definitely need to TP here. And then you TP there. And then we'll see what happens from there. But yeah, that's a pretty good long. 19 risk to reward. Yeah, you mean that type of trading? Yeah, I am looking at, I don't trade fair value gaps like themselves per se, but yes, all that stuff, yes. Does anyone remember Crypto Kirby? I've never watched Crypto Kirby either, but I remember at the beginning of my YouTube, someone said that I'm going to be the next Crypto Kirby because I'm a perma bear and I'm going to make everybody lose a lot of money. That's literally what someone told me. Oh, this guy's last video was like 2 years ago. What happened to this guy? Yeah, I've never seen him. I've never seen him. How do I determine an order block? Is it based on a type of candle I see or a candle in a cluster? It's an inefficient candle. Like, okay, so basically, like, okay, the thing is that there are order blocks, and then there are, like, which are supply and demand, and then there are supply and demand ranges. So, like, this is kind of risky, by the way. This is not, by the way, let me just say this. I do not have a limit order here. My stop loss is not here. Like, I have to wait to see confirmations, okay? Like, if I see this, I might consider it. Don't just zoom in on what you see here. Put your entry, like, don't do that. I'm not going in just because it's on the screen. I'm just preparing it. Let me just say that, okay? Anyway. And plus, this is not even breaking, and this didn't get hit. So, this is not a trade anyway. Anyway, yeah, so, like, there are order blocks, and then there are supply and demand ranges. So, like, this, for example, this entire zone is longable, right? If you come down, you get a structure flip here. That's longable. But then you might have a single order block right here, and it might hit it, but it might not. Like, you might not get that hit. It might, like, front run it, for example, and you would still enter when you see this. Right? But yeah, there are single candles, and there are, like, basically what you're saying, which are clusters. But those clusters are just ranges. That's all that is ranges. You just don't think of it as a range. Like, you're not interpreting it that way, but it is that way. Like, it is a range. How long have I been trading futures? If by futures you mean crypto futures, for 4 years, 4.5 years. If by, like, futures, ES and NQ, then the answer is I haven't started yet. You know what I mean? I have not started yet. I've been talking about it for so long, and I just, like, honestly, I'm a little bit deterred with the way the candles look. Like, they're so ugly, man. It's just like, I'm just, like, not a fan of how the candles look, and the movement I feel like is horrendous. Dak's been trading a lot of ES though, and he's been doing well. ES is in a short zone, by the way. This is a potential swing short zone right there. Right there is a potential swing short zone. So if ES, like, and now you're just ranging, right? So if ES takes out the high again and does that could be a swing short. Yeah, so crypto, like, on leverage, so crypto futures, basically, I've been trading for 4.5 years. ES and NQ, I haven't, like, traditional market futures, I haven't even really dabbled in. I did it a little bit. No, I'm not Italian. I'm tired though. Super tired. What were we watching? XRP, right? All right. So this is looking better. This is good. What's the BBB? The BBB is a strategy that Corey came up with using this indicator. Using this B bands by Lux Algo indicator. I'm gonna be honest with you. They've explained it to me so many times, and I really don't know how it works exactly. But if and when I find value in it, I will bring it to your guys' attention. But the Nexus are doing very well with this. Like, if they want to take these kind of trades, they're doing really well with it. They're like, if I'm not mistaken, the win rate of this strategy is like, I don't even know, 85 or something. But I don't know I can't even speak on it because I don't know. I really have no idea what they even do. I really don't know. Ate an Italian sub earlier and it put you into a 2-hour nap. Bro, I haven't slept in like I had stomach flu for the last 2 days. You know, yesterday that's why I was during the pump today. Like, I'm usually awake and we're streaming already in the Nexus and whatever. But because I haven't slept well and because of my stomach flu, I'm like trying to sleep and I didn't sleep all night. So I was trying to sleep and that's why I like slept in, because I didn't sleep all night because of my stomach flu. So probably not the best day to get stomach flu, but hey, it is what it is. All right, let's see if we can get this XRP thing. Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. That's apparently the win rate, and I don't know the conditions though. I know that they take profit so freaking early. Like, does that count as a win? I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and advocate for it because I don't know exactly how it goes. Hey Geo, isn't this vector candle that started the sell-off on the 14th a target to still be recovered? For what? For like Bitcoin, or are we talking about BTC, like this guy here? This? To answer your question, yeah, you can target that. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But that doesn't mean we have to go for it now. Like, if you were to look at Market Cipher B, which I don't use Market Cipher to give me directional bias, by the way. But if you were to look at Market Cipher B, like, tell me that this doesn't look like it's going to give it all back right now. Like, tell me it doesn't look like it can do this. But I suck with it, so that's why I don't use it the way I used to. So Geo, you don't use Market Cipher anymore at all? I use it sometimes when I'm like, when I want extra confirmation with my already thought out idea. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm looking to like enter here, I'm usually waiting for structure anyway. But if I like just need that like little extra, okay, let me see how it looks, then, you know, that's the way that I use it. I actually kind of use it the opposite, if I'm being honest with you. Like, if I'm trying to short and it looks so bullish, then I take my short, and I'm not even joking. Like, if it's ever on my side, I get worried. You know, I'm like, oh fuck. Like, we have like honestly an ongoing joke. It's like, oh, 4-hour bull divs, and we're like short it. Like, man, it is what it is. Like, I have nothing more, nothing less to say. Look, let me show you. Let me give you the best example of it. Like, the craziest example of it. Was it here? It might have been here. I might have been this on ETH. This might have been what I'm referencing. Yeah, this was it. Look at this. So look at this. Check this out. You tell me if this market cipher warrants this fucking 5% ass move that we had in like a few minutes. You're telling me that here, that this looks like it was gonna do that? With money flow and shit coming out, all the momentum to the downside, you're seriously telling me that we're gonna pop off 5% to the upside for no reason like that? Look how shit the 3-minute looked at the time. Keep in mind, like, I know, look at this. At the time, like, it's easy in hindsight. That's easy, right? Hindsight is easy. You're telling me right now, this is telling you long? Is this telling you long? That's not a trick question. I want you guys to tell me in the chat. Is this telling me long? Should I long that? And then look. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. I'm sure. I'm so sure. I'm so fucking sure that that just happened. Look at this. Is this telling you long? Is this in any world telling you to long right here? And you might say, you know what? Yeah, you have a bull div. Okay, look how thick your money flow is. Okay, let me. You'd have to look at the higher time frame. Okay, fine. You brought up the higher time frames, not me. Okay, I'm gonna show you. 3-day. Okay, we're on the 3-day time frame. Let's get rid of the vector so we can see clearly. First of all, literally non-stop money pouring out for fucking years. For years, by the way. You go on the weekly time frame for weeks, for years, for decades, literally since its conception. Okay? Look at the 3-day here. I want everybody in the chat to say yes or no to my question. Does is this where we took the high out again? Where did we take the high out? Okay. I want everyone to tell me and be real. Don't gaslight me like you all gaslit me when I was bearish at 38K because we had nothing but bearish divergences and I was so caught up on them. Let's be honest. Market cipher. 3-day bearish spike waves after sweeping the all-time high. You're telling me that this is not a short to fucking zero on the 3-day time frame? 3-day? Even your weekly was about to be topped out. You're telling me that that's not literally short to zero? You've gone back to your old school, bro. That's why I don't use it for directional bias. Like, it's just what do you want me to do? If it works, I'll use it. But tell me right now. Look how bad this looks. The money flow just crossed into the red. The money flow just crossed into the red with all this divergences on the 3-day time frame. Like, am I crazy here? Only to do this? Like, it's not even like you're just wrong. You're so wrong. Like, you're wrong by 15%. And then I got gaslit. You motherfuckers gaslit me, calling me a perma bear. When this was happening, when it was 38K and we were leaving all this liquidity And we were getting all these billion, trillion divergences. And we're like, we're probably going to sweep those lows. And we never swept those lows. And no one, people didn't let me forget it literally since then. Even now, even still from now, people call me a perma bear and people tell me to go kill myself, literally, because of that. And I got gaslit for that. You motherfuckers gaslit me. Like, how is that? Anytime it's above the zero line, you don't think of shorting often? Anytime what's above the zero line? The momentum waves? Anyways, I do way better when I just don't have it on. Now I don't look at divergences. I don't give a fuck about divergences. I have my own way of trading now. I don't care about divs. Like if it's gonna diverge, you know, 17 times, and then on the 18th time is when it's gonna actually work. And then in hindsight, you're like, oh look, we had divergences on this time frame. Yeah, like that was in hindsight. We had 50 million other divergences first. I don't know why no one admits it. I don't know. And then I got gaslit. I was the one that got gaslit. They gaslit me. Geo's a perma bear. Yeah, no thank you. No thanks. I have my way of trading now. And that's it. Fuck everything else. All right, did we get our long here? Did we miss it because we were talking? No, we did not. All right, this is still my long, and I'm feeling pretty good about this long. Now, I don't know if we're going to get it, but that is definitely my long. Right there. That's my long. And you probably need to TP here. But we'll see. We'll see if we even get it. We'll put an alert. All right. Yo, what's up, Geo? Just joined the Nexus. Caught 4877 short. Nice, bro. Well, listen. Welcome to the Nexus. I'm so happy that you're here. I am pleased to serve you. And if you just got to the Nexus, make sure you watch the course. Because you will learn everything that you need to learn in the course. And then you will see me apply it on a daily basis. Today kind of sucked. I did miss the pump because I was not feeling well over the last couple days. And then I slept a little bit late because I was up all night. But that doesn't mean that we don't get good moves still. That does not mean that we do not get good moves still. Like we had this Solana short today. Very high risk to reward, so pretty good. Anyway, yeah. So this Nexus trading course on the website. It's all there for you. It's not long. It's very clear and concise. It's all there for you. Total 2, Geo, SFP, it's high, and maybe ETH. Let's check total 2. You're ready to get BTC below 10K. People want you to hold their hand. Yeah, man. And you know what? I'll tell you this. Like, I've obviously been off of YouTube for a while. The better I got at trading, like I just spent this time to work on the Nexus. The better I got at trading, the less I needed YouTube. And I mean, I really don't need to. I really don't, like, despite what all these people think, I really don't need to be here. Like, I really don't. I really don't. I like to think that by now I've proved my credibility, like in the Nexus. You know, I'm not always right. Of course I lose. Of course I miss big moves like this. But like, I really don't need to do this. I don't need to be here. You know? But I want to be, because I was given this gift and I've worked very hard on it, and I just want to be able to help people. That's what I love to do. I like to help people, and I think I'm good at teaching. So yeah, anyways, I don't see the total SFP you're talking about, broski, unless it's like me that's like, or maybe on a different time frame it took it. Yeah, I don't see the SFP you're talking about. Play short on weekly for BTC, massive bear div. That's most likely going to end. Move just like last cycle. Geo, very important. Yeah, I don't know, man. This thing's been diverging the whole time though. So like, that's my point, right? Like if you go on, let's say, it doesn't matter the time frame, any time frame. Go on the daily, go on the 2-day, go on the weekly. Like, you have divergences the whole way. So if you have all these divergences the whole way, what's the point of even looking at it? Because... like, what's the point of even looking at it? Because, like, okay, what if it takes this many divergences and it's like, oh, this one, now we're gonna be like, and they have so many, there's so many that, like, oh, we had a divergence. Yeah, you had fucking 7,000 before then. Total to, oh, the previous, wait, which previous all-time high? No, we didn't SFP that. We didn't SF. Oh, this one. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the thing is that you need to break structure to confirm the SFP. So right now, the low that needs to go is this low in order to confirm that, because this is your structure. It's low, it's high, it's higher low, it's higher high. So what I imagine is that we'll make another higher low, higher high, and then this is the line that needs to break. So we'll see. We shall see. You completely round tripped your short. You just had stop loss, break even, didn't take profits. Oh man, sorry to hear. Yeah, you got a TP, bro. You got a TP. For an ETH long, where do I think you would TP? No, I don't have any discount codes for the Nexus. The Nexus is, you're already getting way more than what you're paying for. Okay. What was your question? Oh, ETH long? In my opinion, if you're gonna take an ETH long now, you have to TP on this high. I wouldn't even long right now, but that's me. We're about to have weekend price action too, you know? Hey Geo, would I have any other person do lives or host on the Nexus, or will it be a personal brand? So, it's actually not a personal brand at all. My premium used to be Trade with Geo. The website used to be tradewithgeo.com. And I rebranded it to the Nexus because it's not about me, it's about you. That's why the slogan is control your narrative. So that's a great question, and the answer to that question is absolutely, it's not about me, right? Like, I made it, I built it, but it's really just built off of you guys, you know? The network is the network because of you guys. And, you know, I have advanced traders that are posting that I've taught and I've trained, and they've taken the course, and I help as many people as possible. And we have Kenny in there that does live streams whenever I can't. Kenny streams as well from time to time. So, yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's not about me. Like, the idea is you guys... like, I teach you everything, and then you don't need the Nexus anymore. And then if you want to stay in the Nexus, we would love to have you. You know, you become an advanced trader, and then you help the network, and then the network just helps the network, right? So, and you get access to the course and stuff. So that's the idea. The idea is you don't need, I don't want it to be about me, right? Every Discord is like, everybody's waiting for the leader of it. right? I'm not doing that. I'm teaching you exactly what I do. I teach you how I do it. We do it every day. You get the course, whatever. We get practical examples. You get my real-time updates of how, like, you actually learn how to do this on your own. And then you can decide if you, like, you know how many guys in there don't even need me anymore, but they stay. And if you don't want to stay, you know what? Godspeed. Like, all the power to you. Right? No hard feelings. But yeah, that's basically like the premise of it. It's not supposed to be about me. I don't want it to be about me. You're trying to buy it at a lower order block. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna lower the price, bro, to be honest with you. Like, you know, $100 a month is a premium for sure. It's a premium price, but it's a super premium product. And I'll say that without a hiccup. Like, the things you get in here, I'm in here 24/7. Like, I give so many real-time updates. And listen, I mean this so out of love and out of respect. But like the other discords that are charging this much too, I've done my window shopping. Man, they give you like 3 levels and then they pop in twice a week and they're like, oh, my level worked. Man, I'm in there with you guys the whole way. And anyone that's in here, anybody that's in here, that's in the Nexus, like, can attest to it. If you're in the Nexus, tell the people so that I'm not BSing, okay? Don't take my opinion for it. I'm biased. Listen to them. I'm going to sleep, Geo. Really nice to see you. Good night, brother. Good night. The course is what you need. Come on in, brother. I'm ready to serve you. Yes, you can pay with USDT. Hop in on the in the Discord and open up a ticket. And yeah, follow the instructions here under join the Nexus. But just open up a ticket. And we'll get that for you. Yeah, you could pay with USDT. But anyways, my Nexus people, like, they'll tell you. Okay, I'm biased. I'm gonna tell you that it's the best network. I do believe it's the best network, but I'm also biased. So you know, don't take my word for it. Davy says, I told you I hear your voice more than anyone in the world. There you go, man. I'm in there all the time. Like, it's almost annoying. Like, I'm probably annoying to these guys. I'm probably super annoying, but they choose to like hear my updates. Damn. Okay, look at Soul. See, that's why we TP. That's why we TP. So my Soul short actually got closed. This was my final position on Soul, right here, right there. That was my final position, and I just got stopped out at break even. All right. Geo posts so often that you suspect him being a trading bot. Yeah. Nexus internship left for last stream. Yeah, we forgot to do that. Just got here, bro. What am I thinking about this market? More upside or downside? I think we're just gonna range now. We're just playing this USDT range. USDT dominance range. I think we're gonna come down. We're gonna just end up playing this range for the weekend. So neither, basically. Neither. Yeah, we got to do some Nexus internships. Okay, let's do some Nexus internships. Let's get some interns because we've had these interns for like 2 weeks. I got to get rid of my interns right now. Your YouTube videos have been enough proof. Your YouTube videos are much better than these other daily new YouTubers. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Anyways, just because I haven't been on YouTube doesn't mean that I haven't been working every single day. You know what I mean? Like, and again, the Nexus people, they see me show up every day. They get me every day. They get me more than they want me, you know? So. All right. Let's do some interns. How are we going to do interns here? Let's do a giveaway. Let's do 2 interns. Let's engagement farm. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna engagement farm your asses. All right, I'm gonna post a reel right now. I'm gonna post a YouTube short, and I need tree emojis on that YouTube short ASAP as possible, and I need likes. I'll tell you when it's done, and we'll get some interns. Okay, I'm gonna make it viewable to the public right now. Boom, it's posted. I'm gonna post the link for you right now. Copy. Okay, so everybody go there. Like the stream or like the video. Okay, you have to like it. You could type anything you want. I don't care what you type, but make sure it has a tree emoji. So write anything you want. It has to have a tree emoji in the comments. Then come back and tell me when you're done. Please and thank ya. Did XRP go without us? Man, look at Soul go. That was anyway, that was I wanted the long from here. I didn't get it, but that's okay. That's okay. The Dogecoin long worked. This one worked too. Damn, I missed that also. This is what I get for streaming. Okay, XRP looks like that's also just missed. Sucks. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Bummer, but hey, it is what it is. I should have long Doge, man. I knew I wanted to long Doge from here. I closed the majority of my Dogecoin short from there, so. All right, let me pull this up and see where we're at. All right, that's how we engagement farm. That's how we engagement farm. What's interns? All right, let me tell you what your intern. Let me tell you what it is. So basically, my intern is like you get access to the Nexus for a week for free. And I don't have this set up just yet, but interns do not get access to the trading course. However, I'm currently working with my developers so that you will get access to 3 modules. Okay, so right now you're not going to have access to the modules, unfortunately. I don't know how to do it. That's why I'm waiting for them. But if you go to when I get it set up, you're going to have access to the introduction to risk management and to market structure. And then these ones are going to be locked. But I need them to do it. So right now, but yeah, you'll get access to the Nexus for free for 1 week. And, you know, in that week, you get access to all of it, right? We do streams very frequently. We do streams Monday to Friday. We do streams Tuesday, Thursday, where we practice the game. You know, and by the way, like, I truly mean this. Like, look how I have a streams channel, Nexus links. Like, if I was an intern, I would literally go to the top of this channel and I would click on every single one of the live streams and I would save them. Like, why wouldn't you do that? And then you'll have like infinite content. Like, you'll learn all that you need to. Anyway. Okay, let's see what we do. And I need to do the Twitter one also. So I'll give 3 interns here. I'll give 3 interns right now. We'll do 3 interns. So let's get rid of hold on. Donzo says, first time seeing you, bro. Good vibes. Appreciate my transparency. Trade very similar to yourself. 3rd cycle. Let's just call it 2nd though. Nice, man. Well, welcome. My name is Geo. I'm happy to have you here. God bless. Hope you're doing well with your trading. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Welcome. Welcome. This is my 2nd cycle. Okay, what did we say we were gonna do? Okay, first of all, I need to boot my interns. Interns, I love you, but it's time that I leave you. Actually, it's time that you leave me. So let's get rid of our interns. They've actually had the intern role for like 3 weeks almost. Probably like 2.5 weeks. So that is definitely... They have respectfully overstayed their welcome. Overstayed their welcome. Okay, I will get rid of them all. I'll get rid of them later. I need to remember who they are. Okay, by the way, I am still interested in this XRP long if we get it. So we have to come down, sweep that low, hit that. I will long that, okay? All right, let's do the giveaway and then we'll call it a day because I'm tired. By the way, Phil, what's up, bro? It's morning for you. You couldn't post the tree? That's okay. My favorite tree? Probably the palm tree, bro. Probably the palm tree, dude. Probably the palm tree. But Christmas is goated. All right, let's do the giveaway. YouTube comment picker. All right, let's refresh this. Don't really use indicators anymore. Thank you guys for participating, BT dubs. So we're gonna pick 2 people from here, and then we'll do one on Twitter. Okay, we'll do one on Twitter. By the way, I'm gonna filter. I should have told you guys this. I'm gonna filter out the multiple thing, but anyway, that's fine. Okay, let's get here. My throat hurts, man. How do I filter duplicates? Filter duplicate users. Okay. What? How is that wrong? All right, ready? So the first winner is going to be Rich M4N. Richmond. Rich man. We're gonna make you a rich man, bro. I'm gonna do my very best to serve you. You are our Nexus intern number 1. I appreciate you. So, here's what I need you to do. Congratulations. Here's what I need you to do, my friend. I need you to click on this. I need you to screenshot this. I need you to pop into the Discord. Man, this is so gay that we missed that long. Anyway, I need you to pop into Discord. And I need you to open up a ticket in support and just show us the screenshot there, okay? I'll post it in general. So yeah, just copy, take a screenshot, open up a ticket, send it, and we got you. Okay. Okay, this idea is less, like, it's less sexy now. I'm still considering it, but we might have to make an alteration. But it's too early right now. There's nothing to do right now. I have no trade right now. Okay, second one. And the second one, you just do the same instructions. So come, go to the general, open up a ticket, and then send the picture. Okay, let's do the second one. Where are we? Right here. All right, let's refresh again. Let's make sure we have the right thing. And let's go, what? Get comments. Did we already do that? What's up, man? How are you? All right, winner number 2 is... Why is it not working? Oh, do I have to put the link again? No. There we go. Okay. On your mark, get set, go. Boom. All right, there you go. See, fun. You just said you wanted to be number 2, and you are number 2. Baby, let's go. Ooh. Ooh, baby, I love your way.
Every yeah. Oh, baby, I love your way every day. Shadows grow so long before my eyes, and they're moving across the page. Suddenly the day turns into night, far away from the city. But don't, oh no, hesitate, 'cause your love just won't wait. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, baby, I love you every day. I wanna tell you I love you every day.
Banger. 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 All right. Do I journal? You know what? I actually don't, but I should. But for me, the Nexus is kind of my journal. You know? The Nexus is kind of my journal. Oh, baby, I love your way. Worst song for the losers? Man, I'm sorry. Bro, you've won like you won a couple boot camps, didn't you? You missed the giveaway. CD. See, I remember your name. All right. You guys know what to do, man. Pop in, say what's up. I might try an Ada short. Oh, we might try this. Ooh, baby, I love you every day. Every day. Every day. I don't like how Soul is doing this. That doesn't make me feel very good about shorting like Ada or something. But I'll consider this if we start closing below here. I have to see. Right now, there's definitely no trade to take. But I would consider this. This is not that risky. This one's better. This one is way better. This up here is a billion times better than this one. Way better. But I don't know yet. Cross your face. Like if we do this at the same time too. Like if USDT does this. And then ADA does this. I will short that. I wanna tell you I love your way. Whoa, baby, I love your way. Free Palestine, yes sir. How are you? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing very well. How are you? I know you haven't been here in a hot minute, but also to be fair, I haven't been here in a hot minute either. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't been here in a hot minute either. RJ's in the chat. Damn, bro. I haven't seen that name in a long ass time. Robert, how are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. I hope your trading has been well. Hope you've been doing good, bro. Hope you've been doing good, man. Let's check link. I don't know that I have a long here on link. Yeah, actually, maybe you might get something here, but let me see if it makes sense to accumulate from here. Oh, baby, I love your way every day. Yeah, man, it's good to hear that you're still rocking. That's good. Shit's been way different since you've been around. Like way different. Night and day difference. Since you last been around. Yeah, I don't have a long here, but hey, man, there's nothing but liquidity above you. I'll tell you that. Nothing but lick. Nothing but lick. Oh, baby, I love your way every day. Yeah, yeah. I would consider a long. Okay, technically, you could try this. I'm not gonna take that, but I don't think that that's that crazy. I'm just not gonna take it. I'm going to bed, bro. I'm going to literal bed. I'm going to bed. Are the boot camps videos still valid? They're valid, but they're not for sale. They are discontinued. They are discontinued. We do not need to yeah, it's discontinued and it's replaced with the Nexus now. You're in a 4 hour 6 hour breaker block on what? On Link? Sneaky Link? Let's check. Yeah, we are actually. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's it right there. What is it for me? Yeah, it's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. I'm gonna get off soon though. I have to sleep, bro. I haven't slept in so long, man. Boot camps are good. Dude, it's way different. Like the boot camps, the Nexus course is so much better than the boot camps. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Like that's why I discontinued the boot camps. The boot camps suck. Not sure if you did it right, but you joined the Discord, open up a support ticket, and attach the screenshot. That's all you needed to do, man. We'll take care of you. All you needed to do, and we'll take care of you. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, baby, I love your way. All right. So XRP's getting away. I really like, we got front run ever so slightly. It could still happen. Okay. You could still get this. But I'm probably like, I'm going to bed, man. Like, I'm going to bed, bro. I'm going to bed. I had food poisoning for 2 days. Okay. I had food poisoning for 2 days. And I didn't sleep. And I'm going to bed. Oh, baby, I love... And in 2 weeks, we're going to do a 24-hour live stream. And I'm going to scalp the motherfuck out of the market. As much as I can. As much as I can. Man. Okay. When I let you in the Discord, do you want to come back? Listen, man, I'll tell you this, bro. Like, no bad blood on my end. No bad blood on my end. So, you know, if you want to come back, let's make it happen. How do we know when I'm live on YouTube? You subscribe and you press the notification bell. Yeah, you also get notifications in the Discord as well. So in my in the Discord on the YouTube thing, they add everyone whenever I post and whenever I go live. You'll see it. You will see it. So let me know. But yeah, hop in, guys. I have the Discord in. I have the Discord. The link for that is in the description down below. Obviously, if you want to join the Nexus, come and join. The link for that is in the description down below. There's just 6 modules in the Nexus, brother. That's all you need. That's all you need, my friend. That's all you need. And listen, again, I'm biased. I'm biased, okay? Don't ask me, ask them. Yeah, Robert, I don't know how to I'll figure it out. I'll shoot you a message. Yeah, I'll shoot you a message. You need to hit the like button, yeah. All right. What do I use more for entries? Longer time frame or shorter? In my opinion, what time frame do I use that your favorite over the others? So this is a question that okay, I'll answer this and then I'll go. But basically, long story short, I don't have a favorite time frame, and I don't look at time the way that everybody else looks at time. So Everybody else looks at time frames, like just time frames. I look at them as time frame buckets. And I'm not watching the time frames. Like, I'm not looking for confirmations on specific time frames. I'm looking at structure, right? So for me, for example, I'm watching my supply and demand zones, and I'm looking for reactions coming in and out of those zones. It's not about the time frames. I'm not looking for this kind of break or that kind of break or whatever. Like, it's really based on what's around you. You know what I mean? I hope that answered the question. I don't know if it did, but yeah, it might. It might. It might. So yeah, that's is the volume way down? It shouldn't be. I should sound good. I should sound good, man. Should sound good. Yeah, okay. So, no, I don't have any discounts. No discounts right now. Just 15 minutes videos from Geo's course, and it clears your questions on the order flow for the past 2 months. There you go. Don't ask me, ask them. It's a completely different product. I'll tell you that. Way different than it was before. Okay, my friends. So, here's where I will leave you. In my opinion, obviously we've had a very big move to the upside today, and after you get a big move, you are likely going to range. This is your USDT range, in my opinion. Okay, right here, that's your USDT dominance range. As you're about to confirm that range, which is why we're getting this pump right now, this is the range that I'm trading. Okay, that's the range that I'm trading personally. And then we look for shorts on the market when USDT is at the lows, and you look for longs when USDT is at the highs. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. My friends, I hope you are all happy, healthy, wealthy. And I will see you. Link looks good. It doesn't look bad, I'll tell you that. I can't say I disagree. Doesn't look bad. We also have bullish open interest. I don't hate it. And my first target for Link, my first target is already a 7 risk to reward trade. My first target. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Let's see how it looks on MC Bizzle. Looks not bad, man. Looks not bad. Truly looks not bad. All right. That's it for me. One love. One love.
Set my heart on fire.